All right, so we're starting in sitting. We're sitting up nice and tall. And let's start with our marches. Really trying to make your marches loud. And we're going to bring it in and out, in and out, in and out. One more time. In and out. We're sitting up big. Let's do a couple backward shoulder rolls. Warming up our back and our shoulders. Really focusing on sitting up nice and tall. I often talk about imagining that there's a string pulling you up. That's what I want you to think about as we're getting warmed up today. All right, let's get going. So we're going to do a big push with big hands. You're going to reach down and then pull it up. If you can, reach up to the ceiling, and let's wiggle and wake up our fingers. You can either wiggle or you can tap your thumb to each finger, getting your hands warmed up. And bring it out, and let's flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Again, big push. Reach down. Pull it up. Again, waking up your fingers. You can either wiggle or tap your thumb to each finger. Really focusing on keeping your hand movement big. And bring it out. And let's flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. 2 more to go of this. Big push. Reach down. Pull it up. This time, waking up our wrists. Up and down. And bring it out and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. 1 more of these. Big push, like you're pushing someone over. Reach down. Pull it up. Again, waking up our wrists. Up and down. Sitting up nice and tall, and bring it out and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Big reach with our hand, and you can even look, check in with your hand, make sure that your hand is as big as you can make it. And then we're swooping, stretching your leg back, palm up. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Big finish. Other side. Big reach. Big hand. Swoop it. Stretch that leg back. Sit up tall. You're really opening up that hip. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp it in. Bring it in big. Big finish. Switch sides. Big reach. Big hand. Swoop it. Stretch that leg back. Palm up. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp it in. Big finish. Other side, big reach, big hand. Swoop it, stretch it back, palm up, sitting tall, and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp it in big. Finish big. I want you counting really loud. I wish I could hear you right now. So big reach, big hand. Swoop it, stretch back, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp it in. Big finish. One more to go. Big reach, big hand. Swoop it, stretch it back, palm up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp. Bring it in. All right, we're standing up. Next is our forward step. You can either do 10 on the right, 10 on the left, or alternate. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, next we're going to the side. You can either alternate or do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep those arms strong. 10, 11, 12, 13, big reaches. 14, big stomps. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, standing up tall, we're going to do our back step. Today, we're going to add in a couple second hold to give a nice hamstring stretch. All right, so we're pushing our arms out, big hands, stretch those fingers. Yes, step back, lift that toe. You should feel a good stretch in the back part of your legs, and then bring it in. That's one. We're going to do 10 on each side. Bring it back, sit your tush back, stretching your hamstring. Bring it in. 2. Step it back, sit back, and bring it in. 3. Reach back, sit your tush back, keeping your back straight. This is 4. Bring it back, sit back, bring it in. That's 5. Bring it back, bring it in. That's 6. Sit it back. And that's 7. Bring it back. Getting a good stretch. This is 8. Sit it back. This is 9. Give me one more on this side. Reach it back. This is 10. Make sure you're standing up tall. Let's do the other side. Push those arms out. Big hands. Look at your hands. Make sure that they're as big as you can make them. Bring it back. Lift your toe. You're reaching back. And then stomp it in. That's 1. Bring it back. Lifting that toe. Sitting back. That's 2. Bring it back. That's 3. Bring it back. Really getting a good stretch through the back part of your leg. You're sitting your hips back. That's 4. Bring it back. Big reach with your arms. That's 5. Bring it back. This is 6. Push those arms out. Reach it back. And bring it in. That's 7. Sit it back. Big reach. This is 8. Reach it back. Bring it in. That's 9. Give me one more. Reach it back, lifting that toe up, getting a good stretch in your calf. That's 10. All right, next is our forward rock. So stagger your feet. We're just going to do a couple weight shifts, rolling through your feet, really working on weight shifting forward and back. All right, we're going to do a big reach with big hands. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, let's switch legs. Rocking back and forth, rolling through our feet. And then let's add in those arms. So big reach, big hands. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bring it back to center. We're standing up tall. We're going to do our twist. Make sure you have a target behind you. Big reach, big hand. Let's go. 1, and bring it in. Big finish. Big reach. 2, finish big. Big reach. 3, big finish. Big reach. 4, big finish. Big reach. 5, big finish. Big reach. Make sure you're keeping your arms big. You're not coming in for a bear hug. 6, big finish. Big reach. 7, big finish. Big reach. 8, big finish. Big reach. 9, big finish. Big reach. 10, big finish. Big reach. 11, big finish. Big reach. 12, big finish. Big reach. 13, big finish. Big reach. 14, big finish. Big reach. 15, big finish. Check in with our posture. Make sure we're standing tall. Let's do the other side. Big reach with our hands. Twist, find your target. Come back to center. Big finish. That's 1. Big reach. Twist. Big finish. That's 2. Big reach. This is 3. Big reach. And 4. Big finish. That's 5. Big reach. Big finish. Big reach. That's 6. Big finish. That's 7. Big reach. This is 8. Big finish. Big reach. Big finish. This is 9. Big reach. Big finish. That's 10. Big reach. Make sure you're standing tall. Big finish. That's 11. Big reach. Big finish. This is 12. Big reach. Big finish. 13. Big reach. Big finish. This is 14. Big reach. Give me one more. Big finish. 15. All right. Grab your chair. We have stand-ups and sit-downs to do. All right, so just like with every class, we're alternating. I do odds, you all do evens. Whole point of this is just to be moving quicker than what you would typically do. We're going to 90. If you have any issues with lightheadedness, only go at your own pace. I don't want you pushing it. All right, let's get going. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 39, 41, 43, 45, 47, 49, 51, 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 63, 65, 67, 69, 71, 73, 75, 77, 79, 81, 83, 85, 87, 89, 9. Woo! Nice job, everyone. All right, let's all grab a sip of water, and then if you're comfortable, we're going to get down on the floor. I'm just going to talk through the stations and then also give some choices if you're not getting down onto the floor. So the first one is laying on your back, dropping your knees side to side for lower trunk rotation. What you can do here is you're going to use the wall and you can twist, or you can do this in sitting where you're twisting. Next is bridging. We'll either do it on the floor or you can do squats. The next is clamshells. Instead of clamshells, you can work on sidestepping. Next is on your side, writing the alphabet. If you're not on the floor, you can do that in standing. Next is rolling onto your side to come to sitting up. What did I have for us to do there? I was going to have us work on opening up and coming back to center. And I'll talk us through this each time. Next is side planks, and if you want with a lift, you can do this with the wall. And then the last is thread the needle. Nope, there's 2 more. Thread the needle with trunk rotation. So we can either do that on the floor or with the chair where you're here and you're going to tuck in and rotate up. And then the last is cat and cow, which you can use your chair for. So I'll talk us through. All right, so hopefully you've made it down to the floor. If you have any cervical issues, you could always have a pillow, a rolled up towel to help support your head. So when we're down here, you're going to have your knees bent, arms out to the side, big hands, and you're going to work on dropping your knees to the side and then turning your head. If you're doing this not on the floor, you can either do this in standing, where you're working on that rotation, or in sitting. We're going to bring it to center and then drop the other way. Something else I can help with. Turning our head the opposite direction of where our knees are going. And bring it to center. We're doing 10 of these on each side. So make sure you're breathing. And bring it in. As you're bringing in your knees to center, this is a great way to engage your core. Bring it in and drop it. Bring it into center and drop it. Bring it into center and drop it. Bring it into center and drop it. 4 more to go on each side. Bring it into center and drop it. 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 Let's do one more on each side. Bringing it into center and drop. Then into center and drop. So when you're ready, you're going to bring your knees back up. Feet are flat on the floor. Your hands can be either here on your stomach. They can be up here reaching, and we're going to work on bridging. If you're up, then you can do squats. All right, so we're going to work on lifting up and then coming down. And when you come down, I want us to do it with control. No, just letting your tush hit the floor fast. So we're going to do 15. So 1, and then bringing it down. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, bring it down. 5, and down. 6, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. 9, and down. 10, and down. 11, and down. 12, and down. 13, and down. 14, and down. One more. 15, and down. All right, we're rolling onto our side. If you need to, you can have a pillow to support your head. And we're going to do clamshells. If you're up, then you're going to work on either sidestepping or bringing your leg out to the side, as a side kick. So we're really working on engaging our glutes. All right, so we're going to do 15 clamshells here. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're squeezing your tush. 6, not letting your tush roll back. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more to go. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, straighten that top leg. We're writing the alphabet with our foot. You're doing the same thing if you're in standing. The bigger the motion, so the bigger the letters, the more you're getting at that hip muscle. If you can, make sure your leg is going straight out or even slightly behind you to really target your tush. If you're out here writing, you're getting at your hip flexor. All right. When you're done, you're going to bring your knees back in. We're doing 15 more clamshells. So if you're standing, you're bringing your leg out to the side or side stepping. So we're going to get started. We're doing 15 clamshells on that same side. And when you're doing this, making sure as you're bringing your knee down that it's not just collapsing down, that you're doing it with control. Let's do 5 more. All right, and then when you're ready, we're going to roll onto your back. And we're going to do another set of bridges. So if you're standing, you're doing squats. Arms can be down on the mat, on your stomach, or reaching up. Let's go. We're doing 15. So up and then slowly come down. So that's 1. Up and come down. That's 2. Up and come down. That's 3. Up and down. That's 4. Squeezing that tush. And down. That's 5. Up and down. That's 6. Up and down. That's 7. Up, down. That's 8. Up, down. That's 9. Up, down. That's 10. Up, down. That's 11. Up, down. That's 12. Up, down. That's 13. Up. This is 14. Give me one more. All right. So we're going to do one more on this side and then, no, 2 more on this side, and then we're going to switch over. So for this, we're going to work on 10 rolls. So we're going to work on rolling onto our side and then coming up. So you're going to roll, sit up, and if you are standing, what you're going to do is work on opening up like this and standing. Okay, so you're here. You're going to roll just onto your back. We're making that big motion. Come up, back down, and roll back. Roll onto your side, back up, and down, and back. Roll, sit up, back, onto your back. Roll, sit up, back down, roll back. Roll, sit up, and if you can, you're trying to make this as fluid as possible. Good, let's do 2 more. Roll, sit up, back down. 1 more. Roll, and up, and then coming back down. The last thing we're going to do on this side is side planks. If you're standing, you can use the wall for support. And what this is going to look like is you have your elbow underneath your shoulder, your hips and your knees are stacked, and you're going to work on lifting up your hips and then back down. We're just going to do 10 lifts. If you're standing, you are just working on pushing your hips away from the wall and then with control coming back in. All right, let's go. So you're lifting up and then back down. That's 1. Lift up and back down. That's 2. Lift up and back down. That's 3. Lift up and down. That's 4. Lift up and down. That's 5. Up and down. That's 6. Up and down. That's 7. Up and down. That's 8. Up, down. That's 9. 1 more to go. Up and down. That's 10. Wonderful. We're switching sides now. So I'm just scooting around so you can see me. So we're going to come down onto our side, getting our hips, our knees, and our feet stacked, and we're going to do clamshells. So if you're standing, you're doing your side steps or your side leg lifts. We're going to do 15. So we're lifting up and back down. 1 and back down. That's 2. Up and back down. 3. Up and back down. 4. Make sure you're tightening your tush. This is 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Give me 5 more. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. All right. Straightening out your leg. We are writing the alphabet with our foot. So if you can, try to have either your leg straight or slightly back. Try not to have it so it's way out in front. All right. So we're writing the alphabet. The bigger the letters, the more you're engaging your glutes. So as we're finishing up the alphabet, we're going to bring our knees back in. We got 15 more clamshells to do on this side. And so when you're ready, we'll go. So you're lifting up and back down. That's 1. And down, that's 2. And this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, from here we're doing 10, starting on our back, working on rolling onto our side and coming up. If you're in standing, what you're working on is trunk rotation coming back. All right, let's get started. So you can start on your back. You're going to roll onto your side, push it up. That's 1. And bring it up. That's 2. Bring it up. That's 3. And up. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. If you can, let's do 1 more. And 10. We're going to stay on your side. We're going to do those side plank lifts. If you're standing up, you're going to be against the wall doing a side plank. So your elbow is underneath your shoulder, hips are stacked. And we're going to work on just lifting our hips up and then coming down. We're going to do 10 of those. Let's go. So lift up and back down. That's 1. Lift up and back down. 2. Up and back down. 3. Lift up and back down. 4. Lift up. You should feel your core working. Lift up and back down. Give me 3 more. Lift up and back down. 2 more. Up and back down. 1 more. Up and back down. Awesome job. Next, we're coming onto either our hands and knees, or if you're standing, you're going to use your chair. And we're going to work on threading the needle. So I'll do this so you can see me. So you're going to thread the needle, bring your arm through, rotate up, tuck in, rotate up. Okay, so we're going to do 10 on each side. Really focusing on getting some good rotation through our trunk. All right, so we're tucking and then rotating up. Tuck, rotate up, 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 tuck, rotate up. Okay, let's switch sides. So you're tucking and then rotating up, and you're just going to what feels comfortable, where you're feeling a stretch. No pain though. From here, we're going to work on still staying in hands and knees or using your chair. And we're going to do cat and cow. So for this, you are dropping your belly down to the floor, lifting up, and then tucking, lifting your belly up, tucking your head down. So we're going to do 10 of these. Just working on getting our spine moving. You're going to do this at your own speed. If you can, try to match this with your breath. So you're breathing in. As you're tucking, breathe out. As you're arching, breathing in and tuck. Breathe out and arch. This should hopefully feel pretty good. Let's do one more. And then when you're ready, we'll get back up and we'll finish with our walking and our balance work and standing. Why don't we grab a sip of water? So as we're all making it up to standing, I'll talk you through our stations for walking and balance. So the first one, we're going to work on marching, high knee marching. You can do this holding on. If you want to add a challenge, you can do opposite arm and knee. And then for an extra challenge, we're going to do this, and we're going to be naming as many flowers as you can think of. All right, so that's station one. Next one, we're going to work, again, high knees. So today, we're all working on high knees. We're going to be doing quarter turns. I'm going to say either right or left, but we're spicing it up today. Rather than going the direction I'm calling out, you're going to go the opposite direction. And so we'll do that for a couple minutes. And then our final one is working on sidestepping with a squat. And I'm going to call out either slow or fast. And we won't do opposites for that. You can just do what I call out. All right. So let's start with our high knee marches. And we're going to do 2 minutes of those. So we're doing high knee, opposite reach, high knee. And then for an added challenge, we can start naming flowers. If you're not so much a flower person, you could do shrubs, you could do trees. Whatever you feel like you can name enough things for 2 minutes. Reason why we work on this, it's so good for us to be working on doing 2 things at once, especially when we're working on our balance and our big movements. So big reach if you can, and tapping that opposite arm to knee. Everyone's looking wonderful. I'm liking this. Penny looks like she's dancing. We have 45 more seconds. Keep naming those flowers or shrubs or trees. So big reach up, big hand, and tap. $20 more seconds. Woo! Okay, back to center. Next, we're doing our high knee marches with a quarter turn. I'm going to call out that quarter turn, and you're going to go in the opposite direction. So let's start in standing. If you want to add a little extra gusto, you can add in a jog. I will not be jogging today. I'll just stay to high marching. All right, so we're going to the left. Right. Keep those arms swinging big. Left. 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 right. Remember, we're going in the opposite direction. Left. Keep those arms moving and try to have your turns be as big as you can. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. 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 Left. 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 Right. Left. Keep those movements big. Big arm swing. You're standing up big. Right. Left. Left. Right. And right. Woo! All right. Last of our balance stations is our side step with a squat. We're going to do this for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to call out either fast or slow. And we're not doing opposites of that. We're doing what I'm calling out. All right. Who's ready to go? Give me a woo! All right, let's go. So we're going to just go slow. Fast. Fast. Slow. Fast. Slow. Fast. Slow. Keep your arms moving. Fast. Slow. Fast. Slow. If you can, try to stay low in that squat. Fast. Slow. Thirty more seconds. Fast. Slow. Fast. Slow. And come to center. Wonderful job. All right, let's finish with some stretches. So we're going to get into a lunge, helping open up that front hip, standing up tall. And bring it to center. Let's switch sides. and bring it in. Let's drop our hips back, stretch out our hamstring. And drop our foot. Let's switch sides. Dropping our hips back. And roll it up. Just do some backward shoulder rolls. And then let's give our neck a stretch. So bringing your ear to your shoulder. Give a little bit more of a stretch. And bring it back to center. Let's do the other side. And back to center. Nice job, everyone.